Sup, it's me, it's Floater here, and I'm doing a Marvel Legends review on Knull from the 2-pack we got a couple months ago. And overall, this is another great figure. Most 2-packs, in my opinion, usually have one good figure that everyone guns for, and then that one figure that you could care less about. You can still say the same thing about this 2-pack, but I would definitely say that both the figures are great figures that brings something of their own value. This Knull figure, what's great about this Knull figure, even though it's not the one everyone was gunning for, it was most likely the Venom. It's a brand new mold. I love the shoulder pads. I love the armor he has. The detail on this figure is generally just great. Example, like the detail on the arms, the wraps looks great. The face sculpts are great as well. I think that my favorite part about this figure is honestly the face sculpts. Knull looks very intimidating. He looks exactly like his comic book self. This one's great too. Sorry. Yeah, this one's really good too. It's hard for me which one to pick. I probably would use this face sculpt for more how you will look on the shelf. But overall, it's a great design. He has decent articulation too. Got the little cut in the skirt so he can move his legs around. The shoulder pads are really nicely. It's cool. They don't actually get in the way too much. Actually, you can still have a lot of mobility. Even with the shoulder pads, they don't get in the way, which they figured out now at this point that they can still find a way of arm movement around very bulky shoulder pads. Even the legs. The legs have some type of, like, I guess flesh type of thing going on. It looks like flesh, which for a dude who's the god of symbiotes is very appropriate. And that not just it, but the sword. They gave him a sword hand on. Actually, I'll go on the articulation later, but the sword. This is probably one of the best swords I've seen from Hasbro, from the Marvel Legends team. It's a very nice, cool sword. I wish they gave us two weapons though. I wish they gave us, you know, Venom's axe he had in the storyline. That would have been nice and cool, but maybe another time. Maybe another time. Now we got that. Let's get on with the articulation. As y'all just seen, the arm goes up that far. I can probably that's still pretty good. Bringing it all the way around. Double jointed elbows. Sorry. There we go. Swivel, I don't know what you call that. Up and down the wrist. That's pretty much a normal wrist joint right here, which is appropriate. It's not really his sword hand. Double jointed knees. And also another thing is why this figure is still probably just as good as the Venom. Not because it's just a new mold, but the new technology they brought into the figure. Pinless joints. That's really nice to have. And they put a ball joint in the head and the neck, which is one thing I've loved about recent Marvel Legends, that they're now bringing some of this import technology onto these retail figures. Like, that is nice, man. I love that. I love that. They can go this far out. Actually, yeah, you can go a bit further out. Swivel and thigh. They can go this far back. You'll like to see more, but you can bring the leg this far out. And even though he has this armor in the front, it doesn't exactly get in the way. You can still, yeah, he still has a very nice ab crunch. Same for the back as well, even better actually. Only thing is, it may warp a little, so you gotta be careful. You gotta like bring it out. but don't keep it in the position too long, because it's already kind of warping a little now when I do that. But and then his sword hand, I'm glad he didn't do the fucking lazy thing they always do, where a character has a sword but they just give him a normal wrist sword. Nope, he has a sword hand. So this goes up and down. Did I say up and down? This one, it goes side to side. This one goes up and down, which is appropriate for, you know, being a dude who uses a sword. But overall, there's not much wrong with this figure. I mean, he does what you expect from him. Like the sculpt is great. The articulation is better than expected for his design. The paint is accurate. The detail is immaculate. I don't know what to not like to dislike about this figure. He may be a little too tall, but I don't mind that. He's a very intimidating and big guy, especially when he pretty much went up against the whole Marvel universe by himself with his army. You could say he's too big, but I also don't mind it. I love having bigger villains on my shelf anyway. I don't know. I would have liked it if they've given us maybe more accessories. The 2-pack was like, I don't know how much I spent on this 2-pack, but I think it was like, if you bought it at the store, maybe 70. Nah, I bought this for like $80. Actually, now I think about it, I don't even think it was 80. I think I bought it for like around $85 to somewhere to close to $90 actually, with taxes and all that. So this is roughly a $90 2-pack. So $42 for each figure. With all that, I know it came with some wings that no one freaking wanted, but like you would expect he would have came with, you know, more accessories. They could have given us Venom's axe with Knull. They could have given us another set of hands. I don't know if I lost a set of hands or he only came with one set of hands, but just the figure and the sword and just an extra head is not enough. So I think that right there lowers it down for this figure overall for its price point to like an 8.5. For me, an 8.5 out of 10. And the only reason why it's still that high is because this is honestly, in my opinion, a perfect figure. I don't see anything wrong. It does exactly what you expect from the figure. He looks exactly like how he does in the comic. Just wish he came with a bit more. That's really it. But overall, this is a great figure. So yeah.